All right, guys, today we've got American Detailer Garage. We got Fuzion and Wipeout. I'm going to show you how I use them in some ways, some of the differences that they can do for you, and we just really need to wash up my wife's car because she said it needs to be washed. You know, her car's ceramic coated. One of the big things about ceramic coating a car is so you get protection, obviously, but also it gives gloss and it makes cleaning it easier. That's why once you ceramic coat your car, it's very, very nice to learn how to rinseless wash, even waterless wash. And with these products, you can do either or. I'm going to show you how they work. So let's get to it. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Press the notifications bell so you get all the new videos we're putting out. Let's go. So as you can see, we have the wife's car in here, and there's a lot of little spots all over it from the rain, and it was kicking up a lot of dirt, dust, debris. It is a white car, so you can't really tell, but when you look close, you can see it's very, very dirty. And I hope I'm picking this up on camera here. But anyway, let's go ahead and wash this thing up. Let's see if we can't do it pretty quickly and try to showcase some of these American Detailer Garage rinseless washes, hybrid washes, the way that I like to play with them. All right, so first things first, we're gonna start with the American Detailer Garage Wipeout. Give it a good shake. As you can tell, guys, I use these products a lot. Now I have a lot of rinseless washes, so for me to get this far down means that I use them because I use all the products. And as you can see, the Fuzion is very foamy. The Wipeout is not as foamy. Still has foam, but the Fuzion is extra, extra foamy. As a matter of fact, if you use this in a foamer, it will foam. One of the big differences. Wipeout is a pH 9. Fuzion is a pH neutral, which I think means about a 7 or a 7.5. Now I'm going to get Wipeout and I'm going to put 2 ounces. It's such a beautiful, nice blue milky product here. So I got about 2 ounces of Wipeout. Now I'm going to put them in my 2 gallons here pump sprayer. All right, so this will be my, you could use this as a waterless wash. Basically, I'm gonna use it as a pre-spray since this is a pH of 9. Now you could use Fuzion as a pre-spray, but on their label, they want you to use it at 20:1, and that would just be a lot of product. And I don't need to do that when I have Wipeout. That's a pH 9, which means it really is gonna get in there and clean. It's gonna saturate the panel, encapsulate the dirt, and really loosen it. So when I come back and wash it with the Fuzion, it's going to be real easy to come off, especially since the car is ceramic coated. This will work if your car has a sealant or some protection as well, and it will also work if your car has nothing on it. So let's get going there. Inside the rinseless bucket here, I have about a gallon of water. So we're going to put some Fuzion in there. And I'm going to use this at 1 to 128, so that's 1 ounce for 1 gallon. I'm going to put that inside here. And just to show you guys, I've got about a solid liter of product inside here. Now I'm going to throw a good ounce in there. All right, an ounce of Fuzion inside my Quasar foamer. All right, let's get to this. I'm going to pump everything up and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. All right, guys, right now we're going to start with Fuzion. We're going to do it on the wheels. And I like Fuzion for the wheels because usually the wheels are extra dirty with a bunch of brake dust and road grime and whatever. They're going to take the blunt of the force. So for washing the wheels, especially if they're extra dirty, Fuzion is a foaming product. So I'll use the Quasar. And I barely put an ounce into about a liter here. Of course, you got to pump the heck out of this thing. But as you can tell, it is a nice foaming product there. All right. So we'll let that sit on there. We'll grab our little wash bucket. And I'll scrub the wheels a little bit here, the tires. If you got a little brush or something, you can use that to scrub these. Let me go see if I can find a brush. All right, so I got a little detailing brush I found over there. And you can go ahead and scrub these a little bit. You know, it doesn't have to be this brush. You can use any brush you want to use. All right. Now at that point, I didn't get into the barrels, but if I wanted to get in there, I could spray some product inside the barrel there, and I could get my other wheel brush and I could go in there and scrub as well. Now remember, this is all Rinseless Wash product. Now, how do we rinse that? Well, if you take your sprayer, your other pump sprayer, and we have American Detailer Garage Wipeout in here. That's this product here. Now we can take this and we could rinse. If you want to get into that barrel, that's how you're going to rinse. Now, I'm never going to be able to get in there and dry the inside of that, but I can dry the face of it. How does that look, guys? Does that look pretty good to you? I mean, the tires are nice and clean. They still have the dressing from before on there, as you can see. The insides, I don't know if you can see or not, but they're clean. And the face looks good too. So all we used was Fuzion to foam it, American Detailer Garage to spray it down after we cleaned them. Foam, brush clean, rinse. There's the two sprayers we used. There's the result. Fantastic, right? We didn't use the hose, so if you live in an apartment or you don't have water, you can only get it from your faucet. There you go. Okay guys, I just finished all 4 wheels and I was cleaning them with the Fuzion and rinsing them with the Wipeout, and I'm gonna say it took me about 10 minutes. I went a little extra there, and I got inside the barrels, which I normally don't do, but since I normally don't do it, I did it this time. So I spent about 10 minutes there, and as you can see, tires, wheels, barrels, they all look good. Let's get on with the car wash. So we're 10 minutes in. I'm just trying to keep this real time for you. Okay, at this point, it's time to wash the car. I'm gonna do a little pre-rinse, okay, or pre-soak. I've got the Wipeout in here. We've got 2 ounces into about 2 gallons. I'm using the Wipeout, especially on the glass first. And I'm just gonna spray it down. I'm doing the top first, so that's all the glass. I'll get to the body afterward, but we're just going with the top right now. Okay guys, I got my 1 gallon of water with 1 ounce. Is that what I put? About 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces of Fuzion. I only need a gallon because I'm gonna put towels in there. And I don't need a lot of product. These towels are gonna soak up the product, and we're gonna do a rinseless wash. Now Fuzion is a little bit soapy. You can use Fuzion in lieu of a shampoo, and you can do a regular wash. So can you see it? It is a little bit foamy and soapy in there. So now we're going to wash the windows. Now we've got our Auto Fiber Dreadnought towel, and we're just going to dry. That's it. Okay, let me show you. We've got all the glass, everything from the window seal up, all nice, clean, and washed. That is with a Wipeout pre-treat and a Fuzion rinseless bucket wash. Looks good, right? Fuzion is great on the glass, guys. Okay, for the front of the car, which is very spotty with dirt. Other cars have been kicking up a lot of dirt off the floor since it was raining, and it's all over the hood. So we're gonna use the Wipeout pre-treat. That's 1 to 128. I have 2 ounces. Okay guys, and on the front, I'm gonna use the Fuzion for any of the bugs that have been hit. I'm just gonna go ahead and foam it up. Now I dropped my towel over there, so we're gonna get a brand new towel here. we're gonna wash the car. So we've got Wipeout, all as a pre-spray, and Fuzion on the bumper. Now I did about half the hood. I'm flipping the towel over. I'm gonna open the towel up and use the other clean sides. And we're working our way from the top down. Okay, so I've used both sides on this. I need to flip it inside out. Now I have 4 more clean sides. We're going to get our towel and dry. Okay guys, we've got the fenders, the front, or the hood, the bumper, and the other fender done. So now we just need to do the sides and the back. Okay, we're gonna grab our Wipeout. We're gonna spray down the side panels. Because there's extra dirt at the bottom, we're going to use the Fuzion foaming product. We've got our Fuzion Rinseless Wash here. And we're going to wash the vehicle. Now guys, this is a lot of lubrication. As you can see, the towel is dirty. We're going to flip sides. Once again, very dirty. So now we're gonna flip. We got 2 clean sides ready. We got our auto fiber towel, Dreadnought. Here's our dreadnought. Pretty clean. There you go, the panel, the sides are now clean all the way down. Okay guys, and we're done. We are right about the 27-minute mark here, and the car is finished. That's with filming and just going. So I think you could probably do this somewhere around 22 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and pretty easy. Two products, American Detailer Garage Wipeout, American Detailer Garage Fuzion. I used a couple different pump sprayers, a foamer and a regular pump sprayer, and I used a one bucket rinseless method wash. Let me show you how the car came out here. Everything is nice and shiny. Very, very clean. Windows look fantastic. Look at the gloss on it. Wheels, very nice. I didn't even apply any tire dressing here. You can always apply your tire dressing as needed. Look at that, fantastic. Alright guys, did you like the video? If you did, hit that like and subscribe. Press the notifications bell so you get all the new videos we're putting out. Today we're talking about American Detailer Garage, Fuzion, and Wipeout. So you could do a rinseless wash with either of these, one or the other, or both like I did here. I have them both. They are a little bit different. Wipeout, pH of 9. Fuzion, a pH of 7. It's a neutral. Fuzion is foaming, Wipeout does not foam. You can take either of these to the interior or the exterior of the car. Either way, good to go. What I did was I put Fuzion into the IK foamer over there. I also put Fuzion into a gallon of water over here. I wanted that soapiness of the Fuzion. That's what makes this the hybrid wash. You could use this as your soap as well. So I got those ready. I put Wipeout into 2 gallons. I put 2 ounces into 2 gallons of the pump sprayer. I went ahead, I started with the wheels. I grabbed the IK foamer here with the Fuzion in it, and I sprayed the wheels down. I got in there, I scrubbed the barrels, I washed the faces, I wiped and scrubbed the tires, and then I dried, and then I got the pump sprayer and I rinsed them because I needed to rinse inside the barrel. So I used the Wipeout to rinse it, and then I dried them. They came out fantastic. They look very, very nice. That's with no hose. You can get in there, and I scrubbed, and then I rinsed it off. From there, I went to the top of the car, and I want to do all the top first because everything is going to drip down. I grabbed the pump sprayer with the Wipeout in it. I sprayed it all over the top on all the glass. I grabbed my Rinseless Wash with Fuzion in it, and I went ahead and proceeded with my Rinseless Wash. I did all the top. I dried it with the Auto Fiber Dreadnought towel. This is like their, I don't know, medium-sized towel that they have there. Very easy to do. This towel could do another car like this, Rinseless Wash. It's just a little bit damp, so very cool there. We went all the way down the car. We started on the front end. We went ahead and used the pump spray again, sprayed down all the hood and the fenders, and on the very front of the bumper, I used the foam sprayer with the Fuzion in it to sit there and get on any of the bugs that are left on it. Grabbed my Rinseless with Fuzion, did the whole front end, dried it with the towel. Fantastic. On the sides of the car, pretty much the same thing. We sprayed the Wipeout all down it. That's our pre-soak. I got some of the extra foaming suds from the Fuzion. I sprayed the lower rocker panels where all the dirt kicks up, especially on the black trim down there. Grab my Rinseless Wash, washed the sides of each side of the car, dried them, done deal, fantastic. On the back, just another repeat, except I didn't use the foamer this time. I just did with the Wipeout and the Rinseless Wash with the Fuzion. Dried that up, it looks fantastic. Ready to go on the street. It took me about 27 minutes with filming. So I really like using the Fuzion because it's extra lubricating with those suds and they cling on to the surface. The Wipeout has that high pH, so it's really breaking down. It's the initial blast and it's breaking down the dirt and the grime. A fantastic combo, guys. Try them out. American Detailer Garage, Wipeout and Fuzion combo. You can use them with any of your sprayers. If you don't have sprayers, fine, don't use them. Use them as a Rinseless Wash just in the bucket here. Have a great day, guys. Stay tuned for more videos.